What up, world? This is Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Y'all see, I got my handwritten notes and posters. I'm very innovative, you know what I'm saying? Just like our forefathers. I'm talking about our real ancestors, like the real ancestors. Like having this, like having some type of imagery, like, because our subconscious mind is imagery, so like it's influenced by the environment, by the vision, by what you're feeding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not only through food, everything else. What is going through all your senses, what you're breathing, inhaling, what you're eating, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're hearing, what you're even feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole range of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, the point I'm talking about is, like, it's important to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to stay focused. This is actually why I'm a genius, because I'm able to listen to myself, and that takes a lot of strength to be able to be yourself in a world that's constantly attempting to change you. You know what I'm saying? And it's liberating, and it shows that I'm truly in divine alignment, on the right path of my unique, universally ordained purpose. Like, this is for real. You know what I'm saying? They call it a simulation and everything. Cool. It's also, I'm calling it real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I stand for the whole phrase of us being co-creators, because, I'm aware that this is a massive universe, and we all have hearts and some deep, sacred, loving type of energy that permeates throughout everybody. So, like, I don't know it all, and I'm aware that there's a massive intelligence that's far beyond our comprehension that's out there. I'm open-minded about this stuff, about aliens, about, different type of, beings out there that are extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it all. It makes sense though. Mermaids, stuff like that. Some people say it's crazy. Other people get what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you start going on the awakening thing, you're like, wait a minute. Let's use our imagination. Let's use our common sense. You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to our inner voice. Like, outside of the busy concrete jungle city, there's nature. There's rural area, country, foresty, natural, jungle type of spaces, just various different natural spaces, mountains, deserts, oceans, rivers, lakes, canyons, peaks and valleys and geysers, a whole lot of different things. And, like, those things are massive. It's already been here. You know what I'm saying? The real ones, the stuff that's not man-made, that's created by the universe. Whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm a universal spiritual being. I'm not claiming, you know, being under someone. You know what I'm saying? I'm just embracing the natural, universal spirituality. So I, therefore, have my own connection with nature, and I, therefore, speak of that as, like, God, in a way, to be honest. Because y'all know sometimes we get alone and everything, and, we may be meditating, we may go out for a walk at the park, whatever, listening to the rain, and, like, you have a deep connection. And it's not like you're waiting for someone to come down from the sky or something like that. It's just like, you're having a connection with yourself, and at the same time, like, you are aware that this is a massive universe, and, it's worth it to have a faith in, like, yourself, and of just, like, nature, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. Like, God, whatever you want to call it. Just have some type of, faith, some type of strong stance, you know, with your heart connection to your higher self. That's the point I'm making. You don't have to call it God. I just say it as nature. Sometimes it's like it's really honestly unexplainable. It's like beyond words, beyond comprehension. You just know what I'm speaking about. You know, you are aware it's a massive universe, and you know there are some interesting synchronicities and connections and patterns and stuff like that that make you, you know, realize that hey, you know, I'm protected. You know, it may be very bold to say, and at the same time, it's true. You know, like I'm protected and I'm being guided. You know, by mentors and messengers and guides. Yeah, that y'all can, you know, that maybe are seen in real life and on social media. And also, I'm bold enough to even say I'm protected by some beings and some energy and some far beyond our comprehension type of amazing energy, you know, somewhere else, far away. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe, to be real. So, you know, I don't know it all. I'm just an open-minded guy, and like, you know, when I look at space, when I look at the Earth, when I look at the planets, when I look at the solar system, it's huge. You know, so like, who are we just to say we're the only ones out there? You know, that we're the only life out there, that we just know it all. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep an open mind, and I have my own I have my own connection with the universe. That's all I call it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. People can call it whatever. I'm just a universal spiritual messenger. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I have my own connection. I don't need to explain it. I don't need to defend it. We all can have our own connection with the universe. For real. So, anyways, I just finished editing some more video content. You know, just browsing through my whole list of YouTube videos, to be honest, that I've uploaded. And, you know, I had just been sorting it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had some videos that had some music in the background, so obviously I deleted those to avoid and prevent any type of copyright stuff. And now I'm free of worry from copyright because guess what? I own all of my publishing. This is all from me, my voice. There's nobody else's music. There's nobody, you know, I'm not on contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just me, you know, eternal authenticity. So this is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm able to have YouTube as an amazing platform to help grow this brand I'm building, you know, because this is the plan. This is a dream come true, honestly. And I'm on the road of achieving a YouTube Gold Award as well, you know. So I'm just grateful for that. I'm grateful, you know, just to see it, to really have it in fruition. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually have confidence in these videos. Like, you can see the progression in the videos, you know, throughout everything, throughout one, just like the overall scenario of the videos, how like I am, my energy, my cadence, the voice, the sound quality, the audio quality, what am I doing, my breathing pattern, everything. Like, I've grown so much, exponentially, like extremely, like at an amazing rate. You know, I remember whenever I did used to go to the doctor, they were saying I was in like the 99 percentile, you know, the upper 90s percentile for a lot of stuff, you know, just being amazing and having great genes, you know. I'm just saying also, like, it's just cool to have this type of confidence because I'm not on here starting drama. I'm not on here attacking anybody. I'm not on here, you know, selling out. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm able to sleep at night peacefully, you know, freely, you know, because I'm fulfilling my mission. You know, this is written. You know, that's why I say I have my own connection with the universe, whatever people want to call it, because it's real. You know what I'm saying? Why go through life without meaning, without some type of faith, without some type of spark within, without some type of inner world inspiration? You know, that's what makes life worth it. Why just give up? You know, that's the whole point I'm making, and I'm glad I've come a long way from keeping up with the consistency with these videos, because I have several times wanted to just stop, give up, quit, you know, and it's honestly sometimes is like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, because it's like I'm aware of the long term, and like I'm aware of having 2,000 videos is an achievable accolade to go after. And it's not even about the subscribers and stuff like that. It's just like the growth, the message, the connection. That's the main point I'm making, because maybe some people may be looking at some people's videos and they may have, you know, viral stuff. They may be, 500 billion views or whatever, off of like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, that's cool. That's just not me. I'm going for like the quality information, the quality message, the good vibes, the good energy, the loving message. So that's why I'm receiving all that in exchange, So therefore, I'm attracting solid, you know, steady, trustworthy, consistent people as well. You know what I'm saying? To this page, to this channel, to this brand, because that's all we're here for, honestly. And it's just cool that I'm really smart with this whole thing because I'm mindful, you know what I'm saying? I'm mindful of the energy I'm embodying. I've adjusted some stuff. I've had videos that I deleted. I've had videos that didn't even get uploaded because, just the phone might have died, or the phone or the iPad didn't have enough space or storage, or the webcam, didn't work, or just all these different things. And all these different scenarios and things I've been through, the ring of fire, you know what I'm saying, for real, hard times. And I still showed out and got up, kept going, to provide for my own self and to provide for lovers as well, and my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm good enough. This matrix tries to make it seem like it's never good enough. And that's why I'm aware I will make it big one day, because I even have people confirming this message as well, saying it on the comments. Wow, you're gonna make it big one day. You're gonna do big things. Keep it up. Thanks for this message. You're inspiring. You know what I'm saying? In real life and on YouTube and social media, I'm receiving and I'm giving great loving energy across the board, to be honest. So I'm glad I'm staying, grounded. I'm staying in harmony. You know what I'm saying? I'm real in the long run for this whole thing. And like, that's why I'm glad I'm mindful, because I'm not, going to be out here foolishly. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I'm aware of the potentiality of the audience, of the viewers, and of just, awareness of my own expression, and like, yeah, sometimes we may be going through the day and we're not recording, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, obviously, we're going through the day, maybe going to the gas station, maybe fixing our car problems, maybe driving to the bank, maybe driving to get some groceries, whatever. And maybe there might be some things in the world that might, get us a little angry, that might piss us off, that might, have us feeling some type of way for a little while, It's maybe not that big of a deal. It's just natural to have a full range of expression, a healthy full range of expression. And, like, we become mindful of who we really are, and something, you don't have to say, you don't have to show everybody everything, is my point. And like I'm saying, like, when I'm on YouTube, I'm giving y'all my best energy. I'm giving my best energy just in general life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with YouTube especially, it's amazing because it literally helps me in my life, to have my own mind right. You know what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. Because like with this, I'm able to connect across the board. I'm crossing audiences. I'm connecting with the whole range, a very diverse group of loving energy, all colors, energy, shapes, sizes, locations, everything. You know what I'm saying? Because of the energy. You know what I'm saying? And like, That's the point I'm making. This helps get our mind right. Just by uploading a video of you speaking and being yourself. It's amazing. And the plan is that I'm going to be compensated just by being myself, uploading YouTube content and being a producer. Because like it helps for real. It helps out the world. It helps out yourself because you're mindful and conscious of your tongue, of your words. Maybe if we're on social media, chatting away, maybe if we're out in real life, chatting away, whatever, and you might say some things that may be out of character, that may be, just you feel it in your heart, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like with YouTube, I notice it with my heart because I'm aware of the audience. I'm mindful, you know what I'm saying? I'm mindful of myself and the energy, and I notice whenever I am out of character, whenever I am angry, whenever I have been angry or this or that, I'm aware of, of what I'm speaking. I'm aware of how I'm feeling internally. I'm aware of that. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why we're the greatest book we can learn from, because we're able to, apply this moving forward. And I'm just continuing moving forward smart, intelligently, because I stand for it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I've cleaned up my vocabulary a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? For real. I changed my music taste a whole lot. Whenever I went vegan, especially, and started living alone, I had to swap out a whole lot of music that was not serving me at all. The beat might have been cool, and even that was still kind of off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the actual ancient, real, universal frequency or the love frequency. So I started listening to a lot of R&B, a lot of jazz, a lot of soul, a lot of classical, a lot of old school stuff too. Old school MCs, old school, you know, music. You know what I'm saying? Classical, binaural beats, ancient stuff. Just good vibes, tranquil, peaceful, loving vibes, reggae vibes, stuff like that. R&B, jazz, just stuff like that. Even bossa nova, just uplifting energy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you would want, that you will play in the room that you have your newborn baby or child. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be playing music about just violence and chaos and toxic destruction and everything in the same environment as newborn baby children and whatnot. This is supposed to be little angels, little precious doves and angels and birds, fast asleep in their crib, you know what I'm saying? At home, with some great artwork, some great music, like tranquil vibes, some waterfalls, maybe some piano or something like that. Just something very soothing. You have to be sensitive with this. For real. It's real talk. A baby is at its most purest, sensitive state when it's born because it's just coming out into the world. It hasn't accumulated none of this junk, So like, just by me learning about that, cleaning up my vocabulary, obviously, cleaning up the music and everything, cleaning up a whole lot of stuff, for real. That's been helping me get my mind right, to provide and produce the best energy possible. This is it, honestly. Y'all seen these videos? For real, is some of the best, is the best of me, honestly. I'm good enough. I'm more than good enough, I'm keeping on going. It helps out so much because I feel it in my heart. And my heart isn't skipping beats. My heart isn't stressed out, chaotic. I'm doing it because I actually love this. I actually love YouTube, for real. And it's actually for real, for real. Like my mentor, Infinite Waters Ralph Smart, he was sharing the same thing, saying like, hey, like, but he was wanting to quit so many times, this. And then he was like, you know what, hey, I actually love it. And it's for real. You feel it with your heart. I actually do genuinely love this, for real. And I can feel it, I can say it, Now maybe if I go out into the matrix, maybe if I'm doing this, if I'm doing that, or if I got something going on, this or that, there may be some resistance. There may be some real life stuff going on. There may be some, energies and frequencies and, just, life ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like, I'm aware, how it feels when we're in our own dwelling, our own creation space, studio, zone, nature, whatever. And it's just away from the hoopla and away from the drama and the rushing around and everything. You feel your heart is at peace. And it's not like, we have to have armor. You know what I'm saying? Not like we have to fight. I'm just saying like we have to have armor such as just being strong so that we're not freaking out, so that we're not panicking, so that we're not absorbing people's energy or getting drained by people's energy. That's what I'm talking about. And like you can feel it, because life is not perfect. There's a vast amount of different people in the world, and we will come across different types of people. And like the stronger we are, we realize, hey, none of them can control me. Nobody has power over me. I'm a super human. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I can still be very sensitive and empathetic towards the energies and frequencies. And not everybody has the best energy. So that's why we go on, And I'm saying like when we're home alone especially and we're doing a YouTube video or we're out in nature alone or something, like you feel at peace. You're not thinking so much. Like you're not worried about being judged by nobody or anything like that. You just in your own world. You know what I'm saying? In your own world at peace. And that's what this whole world needs to do. Is to take some time alone. It's to sit back. It's to breathe. It's to relax. It's to meditate. It's to recollect yourself. You know what I'm saying? To realize that our heart is stronger than everything you can imagine. So like that's why I'm glad I'm doing this, because I genuinely actually love this. And I'm ready for the day and moment of time where I'm receiving the YouTube Gold Award and I'm out, celebrating with other YouTubers in California and wherever, for real, because I see it. I'm understanding it, and I'm always learning, and I'm in it for the long run. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live